to speak out about the way I live, but it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirty jeans, but in my 24 inches heels. I'm not pretending I'm born like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. You're calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman. Calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. Just for your time and your business, if I'm a mad woman. It's trouble in your mind, how I spend my time, but it's a 24-hour streak. Wasting all your thoughts.
Hello. All right. We ready. How are you guys? Good morning. Good morning. We've got our first esports match jumping into of Channel 18. I know there's been some. The first one we're jumping into, and it's gonna be a big one. Look at this, my friends. Navi taking on Carrie, which CE Klaus. Oh my. Klaus's new team here. Klaus's new team. Yo, your birthday's tomorrow, Legendary? Well, happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. You can barely hear the music. I don't know. CE Klaus. CE Klaus is crazy. So let's see what the pros bring in esports mode. Oh my goodness. I haven't watched esports mode in a while. What shampoo do you use? I don't even know. Head and Shoulders, I think. Did I see your vid? No, I haven't gone through any vids for the most part. I'm going to be doing that this week. So I'm going to have to be making like maybe 10 to 20 cards a day to be able to make them all and be ready for the draft. So I'm accumulating all the stuff. I put the deadline of yesterday so that I can make sure I got them, and I'm going to be going through them now. So yes, that is what we're going to do. Birthday War is going to be a couple weeks away still. The draft will be in about a week and a day, so December 14th will be the draft. And then the actual Birthday War will start in 2 weeks from now on the 20th. And then so it'll be 2 weeks and a couple hours when it will actually, the war attacks will begin. But they swap out Ryuta and Klaus. Well, look, Ryuta is over here, and his name is CE Ryuta. So they swapped players, and my wife was like not surprised by this at all, because even before this announcement went off, my wife said, "Oh, I noticed Klaus was always hanging out with the Carrie players and always talking with them." So when I told her that Klaus is now Carrie, she's like, "Oh, I don't find that surprising at all. He was always with them over at Worlds in Atlanta." She noticed that. He was always hanging out with them. So, they're friends. They have joined. They have joined together. So, my wife knew it all along, you know? Carbon, are you ready to see the Clash of Meteor Golems? Is that what the pro scene is? Meteor Golems? I don't even know. RPG team is fire? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So let's bring up the Swiss stage where we're at right now. This is the Swiss stage of the Golden Heart, and Tribe is down here. But what we take a look at is some team announcements here. So we've got Olympus EA roster with Naomi's team here. We've got Only Realm. These are a lot of finally they have the team reveals or the player reveals for the teams. Ninja, Demo, Sean, Leo, and Imran, Hades. And then we have Carrie, which has got Klaus on this team. Klaus is joined up with Carrie. And then we have HTM, which is with, what is it? PFG, what was it again? Psycho Esports, I think. But they're back with, Picastro's back over here. So he's not on Tribe. And then repotted this lineup. Oh my gosh. Darkstar, Einstein, General X, Ghost, Max, Phillip. That's crazy. That's a crazy one. RPG is gonna be wild. And Vatic is, oh yes, that's right. Vatic has also announced their roster too. Which, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I forgot. I wanted to point something out with Vatic. Vatic Clash of Clans. Where's their roster? Here it is. Look at this. I was not expecting this. Cynthia is back with Kingsman. I thought there was a feud going on between them, but they have mended that feud, and they are teaming up again. But then they got Anat and Nest4X. Oof, this team is gonna be wild. There's a lot of good ones. It's always like after Worlds. Worlds is where they all like come together and they start talking to each other, and they're like, "Hey, you want to join my team? Hey, you want to join my team?" And like that's where they join each other. So everything is changing. What about Simon? Oh, yeah, these are the teams, you know. The best lineup is RPG. Yeah, Tribe hasn't officially announced their lineup, but I guess Hawk might be part of it, maybe. And I was going through here. I was going through these teams here. I clicked on Tribe. It's taking forever. And I was seeing Dima and Hawk on here. So I was like... So I think Hawk's joining. And then Dima as well. They haven't officially announced, so I don't know. I'm just going based off that. But like Psycho Esports here, they haven't moved Max off this, so some of this stuff is not 100% there. So Simon took 1 year ban. He might come back next year. Oh, that's right. I remember. That is right. All right. So, what a match we got, my friends. What a match we got. All right, here we go. Navi taking on Carrie. Let's bring up the Swiss stage where we're at. So, my friends, this is round 2 of the Swiss stage. Navi versus Carrie up in the 1-0 section of this bracket. You win 3, you advance, you lose 3, and you're eliminated. Some teams down below. RPG's down below. We have Tribe down below. Psycho Esports, which is the new team of P. Castro, Bernal, Pato. RPG has got crazy lineup of Darkstar, Max, Phillip, General X, Einstein. Tribe hasn't officially announced their stuff yet, but this one with Navi and Carrie Esports, as Klaus is on Carrie, and then Ryuda is on Navi. So they've switched. You sent a DM. Oh, Fatal Slide in the DMs. Oh boy. Oh. As another team. Is that, did they send it off to, is it on Twitter? Did they post it yet? Okay. Here we go. Good luck. Okay. Here we go. Navi and Carrie. So there's this match, then there's another match right after. Oh, look who's in first. And we've got Gaku in first here for Navi. And what? Oh, it's Super Yetis. Remember, this is Esports mode. And right away, oh my, 28 people right off the bat watching. And this Flame Flinger is going for this mortar near this Grand Warden, who does not have the Fireball. But this is the Golden Heart Swiss stage. So you got to win 3 to advance. You lose 3 and you're eliminated. But with Klaus being on Carrie Esports, it's wild. Definitely weird to see. But let's see this Warden push his way through this bottom side, pushing that Queen also to go to the left, opening the walls to be able to jump right on in. And we've got that Bomb Hive in the core here. That Totem won't be able to do anything anymore. More Totems trying to provide that distraction, especially on the Revenge Tower. There is a Rage. You're going to push into the Giga Bomb. Ground Skeleton's popping. And Royal Champion deployed off to the left side here. We do have an Invis, 2 of them. More Totems as he rages right through this core. Get ready for the Warden Eternal Tome. Flame Flinger does open up with the Super Yetis that came out of here. Royal Champion ability going for the Monolith, trying to take it out. Goes invisible, stays alive, but my goodness, the long shot is doing work. His heroes are not really going for it. Everything's kind of ignoring it. Makes the Royal Champion invisible. Finally, she does come back around for it. The Super Yeti's trying to stay alive into the core, but they're taking a lot of damage. Royal Champion continues to the top side. We've got a Queen ability with the Giant. We have the Totem up top distracting that Ricochet Cannon. Another Invis. Double Giant Bombs onto the RC, taking a lot of damage. She's about to go down from a one shot. Ground Expo finishes her off. 1 freeze left onto the geared up multi-cannon. The Queen's ability was forced as he's going to be stuck in these walls here. And we've got Den looking to defend against Gaku to start. All right. Now the question is, what will be the mark to hit at this stage of the competition? Is 80s good? Do you have to be in the 90s? Because obviously getting 3 stars in esports mode is not an easy thing. Especially against maxed out Tunnel 18s. That's for sure. That's for sure. Oh my. Close the predictions. The predictions should be closed. They should be. Okay. And that's it. 87% there for Gaku. And he's got a Headhunter that won't do anything. There we go. 86%. Alright, nice try. 2 stars wins wars, right? Okay. Me, after saving Gary, you're never going to financial recover from this. Time to earn your channel points back, right? Esports mode is really unforgiving. How many matches today? So in total, there's 3. There's this one, there's one right after, and then there will be the Tribe Gaming versus Psycho Esports. So Tribe versus Psycho, which is basically Tribe versus Elevate from last year. That's going to be at 2 Eastern, so there'll be a break. So essentially, can eat some lunch at my end and then come back. So there's Navi and then Electros, Team Electros versus All Exceed right after this, and then there's the Tribe match later. Finn doing more than 2 streams a week is crazy. Well, this stuff is now back, and this match I saw, and I was like, oh my, you can't miss this one. The first match that I'm seeing, I'm sure they've played before, I just didn't see it. So, here we go. Zekin is in for Carrie, and it's the Meteor Golems. This is to be expected with the Fireball here. With 4 Totems, we do have an Ice Block. 3 Earthquakes. Queen does not have a Giant Arrow. Sends in the Queen to the right, distracting the Ricochet Cannon. Wall breaking open this compartment. Queen's going to charge her way right in towards the Spitter. Super Barb to grab the Archer Tower to the edge for the funneling. The Bomb Hive. Look, is that a max out Bomb Hive for Iuda? It just might be. As this Queen is charging her way through. This is, oh, Ice blocking it. Oh, wait. What? Oh! What? He did a queen. What? He did a queen with the angry jelly. Ice blocked him. And then he went with the fireball under the ice block. And that totem distracting and protecting the healers from the long shot. Zekin, that was brilliant. Oh my. And now furnaces are going for the long shot. Wait, what? The Giga Bomb is going to go off. He's moving his way right through this left side. King's on the edge. Does have a queen ability. And king ability still intact. The town hall's been secured. But the long shot is going down to the furnaces. Okay. King finding some spring traps. Continuing to move his way around. That troop launcher launching some giants and barbs. Or giants and archers. To move in. And his regular troops. Which are what? I can't tell. Maybe it's going to be balloons. There's another totem. To distract that minion prince. The long shot is dead. What a plan for the long shot. He's got 2 more totems to use as he makes that warden invisible to help protect him. Because he does have the rage gem to try to keep everything raged up through this backside, pushing into the monolith. Royal Champion does have her ability of the rocket spear. And the queen, is she? No, she's still in the mix there. She's still moving. Royal Champion hanging on to this ability. Finally now pops it. Making his way right through this core. But what a plan of a queen charge with the anger jelly, which I've been doing. Queen charge, anger jelly, and that warden. But I have not thought about doing an ice block in the middle of the charge and then fireballing. Now double totems over here to tank both of these shots of the ricochet cannon so the RC can continue through. And Zekin, that was brilliant. That was a very nice hit. I like it. That was fun. And that is a 3-star for Carrie. An advantage over Navi. Okay. GG. Well. Which team is Klaus? He's right here. He's on Carrie Esports. He's number 1. I wonder if he's maxed out. I wonder. Okay. Good luck. When is Klaus gonna attack last? Oh, here we go. And Yada is up for Navi. Yada's got the meteor golems as well. Fireball, but a diggy on the queen. Fireball right away for this ward, not waiting, taking out this topside compartment. And the queen is down, and the meteor golems as well. Let's see, he's going straight in. Rocket loons poisons it up. Totem to distract the rocket loons to help protect his troops. And a troop launcher as well. Double giant bombs through the topside. That poison takes out the furnace. Continues his way through. Royal Champ and the king off to the far right. Double overgrowth to use. The bomb hive. Not maxed out there. Just launching the bombs one by one as he continues through. There is the overgrowth which hits the bomb hive, but not the town hall. So he can go and grab the town hall. Now King is staying to the far edge. Moving his way through. Invis for the Royal Champion. As he continues through the backside here. Going to power through as that Revenge Tower is now all maxed out. 3 of the totem spells. I got to get used to it. As we still have the King ability of the Spiky Ball. Pushing through the defensive minion prince and the defensive King. Another totem is down. He's waiting on the Queen ability, but they're all to the top side. There's the King Spiky Ball. He's still powering through this bottom side. That monolith, not the monolith, the minion prince needs to go down. Royal Champion locks on. The Revenge Tower is there. He decides to rage up the RC. Nice totem, which is really protecting that RC. And the totem spell is going to be, for sure, one of the most used spells now for these pros. It's an OP spell. It's so strong. And Yada is delivering a 3. And I knew Meteor Golems were going to be meta for sure. Taking over Root Riders. And Meteor Golems are here to stay. The temporary Meteor Golems? No. The permanent Meteor Golems? Yes. GG Yada. Alright. That is an answer. Taking out chins. But Carrie, Z can already have the triple. How are you, Carb? I'm doing good. It's just going to be a busy week. We got 3 matches here today. 2, and then we're off, and then we'll be back. And then Tribe Gaming is going to take on Psycho Esports, or otherwise known as Elevate. That's going to be at 2 o'clock Eastern. And then the next match of this is Team Electros versus All Exceed. So we're in the Swiss stage of the Golden Heart. So we got this match, and then the next one is this one. And then we'll have a couple hour break, and then we got this one. And then there's some matches tomorrow. And then this week, I got to make all the player cards. I got to make 98 player cards for the birthday war. That's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. So that's what my week's looking like. And yeah, I make them all myself. So which team is Klaus on? He's right here, number 1 on Carrie Esports. Do you think the totem's overpowered? Do you think it should be nerfed? I think if you're a pro player, it should be nerfed. If you're a regular player like us, nah, we need it to be stronger, right? Feel free to put 2025 most improved player on my player card. Whoa. He's saying it now. You gotta beat out Drew. That's not hard to do. I understand that. Yeah. But... And Kai is up for Carrie with the Meteor Golems as well. Huh? Heroic Torch? What? I was not ready for that. Okay. A Heroic Torch? In Esports? What is going on in this match? What? Now the Queen. Wait, he's gonna Heroic Torch the Queen chart. Wait a second. The Queen's with the Angry Jelly. She's going for defense. She won't go for the Town Hall. Wait a sec. Pulls out the CC of Ice Golems. No, he'll recall him. No, he's gonna recall him. Wait, this Queen's going in. Okay, he recalls. Okay. Ice Golems are there. Meteor Golems are down. Redeploys the Queen and Warden. She's targeted defenses. Now she's targeting everything else. King is down to the bottom side, but a Heroic... No Eternal Tome. Okay. Gonna push through this Minion Prince. Powering into the core of the space. Totems down out in front. Finding a tornado trap down south with those balloons. Now the King's gonna go for the wall for the enemy Queen? Yeah, that's the enemy Queen there. The Royal Champs to the top side as his Queen and Warden. There's the Overgrowth, the pushing through. Now the Queen will eventually go for the Town Hall possibly, or there's a Meteor Golem there. No, she's not going for it just yet. Makes his RC invisible. She backtracks to the Town Hall, takes that down. Still hanging on the Warden's Heroic Torch at this point for the Queen. Pops RC ability. Does have one more Overgrowth. That Bomb Hive doing work. Okay, is it hitting the RC? Oh, no, who's hitting the Meteor Golem? There's the Warden. Heroic Torch. He's going to push this Queen through the walls. Overgrowth the backside. Now the Meteor Golem's trying to go up to the Monolith, but there's the Giant. Giant walks right on through that wall, through the Heroic Torch of the Warden. Trying to continue his way through the core. Now there's the Heroic Torch lasting long enough here. Air Skelly's popping. Now the Giant gets stuck on the wall, so the Heroic Torch no longer is working. Oh. Wait. Oh no, that's the Warden. He what does he do? Wait, it's still working. Oh my. Wait, it's still... Is it... Oh no, the wall was open. Never mind. I was like, there's no way it's still go. But it's gonna fall short. Alright, I was thinking he was gonna Queen charge with the Angry Jelly, the Warden Heroic Torch, walk through some walls. That's giving me some ideas. But yeah, things did split. Not in the way he wanted. Nice try, guy. I like the attempt. Maybe he's applying... He wants to be in the Grandmaster series, you know? Maybe. But first I have to think about it, even if I'm doing it this year, because if I'm going to do it, I have to change the voting system. So, I don't know. We'll see. But Kai, nice try. Yo, OG with the 40 months, resub, thank you so much. Time to party, ho. Kai with the 79%. Nice try. I do personally like the Heroic Torch. as you can tell. As you can maybe tell, it doesn't get enough love. Here's my heroic torch, you know. Does somebody want that heroic torch? It's a little too large. I've got a smaller heroic torch somewhere. I don't know where it is. That's a huge torch. Is that a torch or an ice cream? Okay. What? How is this an ice cream? How? What? You could take that to the Olympics? Yeah. This is not an ice cream. Oh my gosh. He did triple with the strat last 4. He did? What's that, Morningstar? Oh man. It looks like an ice cream. Okay. Alright. And Kazuma is up for Navi now. Meteor Golems as well. No heroic torch on this one. Got the clan castle right in the core. No angry jelly on this queen. Meteor golems are going to be everywhere, and we know this. Royal Champion going invisible, right near the Super Wizard Tower and the long shot. I am really going to be curious to see if and when will we see the Smasher. I think the long shot is going to be used everywhere. It's just so much better. The long range and the explosion. The fact that the Smasher, yeah, he drops the rage, that's great and all, but it's not like it does anything. I think to make the Smasher better, oh, rip to Kazuma's RC. I think to make the Smasher better, when he dies, he should rage up the like 5 closest defenses. Then that, it doesn't matter the distance. Whatever the 5 closest up defenses are, he rages up. I think the Smasher would instantly become better if that was the case. That's my take. But either way. King going from the bottom side. Moving right on in with these Meteor Golems. And overgrowth in the core with the poison on the furnace. And we've got an Ice Golem to the far left. Perfectly timed to distract that Ricochet Cannon so the King does not get hit right away. Continuing to move his way over to the left. While the Warden ability is still there waiting to use in the core. Once the overgrowth disappears and wears off, he could pop this Warden Eternal Tome. Not yet. He's hanging on to it. Get ready. Warden. No, he's still waiting. He's patient. There's more totems. All right. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but you're going to be losing troops here. Hopefully the Warden will be able to protect. King also has the Spiky Ball. I think Warden ability might just be forced. They might just force the Warden ability at this point. As he's still trying to push through this top side. That is a lot of damage up there. But his Royal Champion didn't get really the value he was hoping for. So this Warden ability finally goes off. Queen's under the Warden. Warden walks back to the Queen. As there's a whole Tassiform up top at 12. Here comes some back-end Super Barbs for the Monolith. He totems the Monolith. So the Super Barbs can try to take that down. Pops the King's Spiky Ball now. The Queen is reaching over. Giant takes out the multi. And this is just going to be looking to get percent for Kazuma. Nice try. Once you lose that RC and you don't get all that value, it's going to be tough. So this one is going to be 80% possibly. Oh, and that hero build never went down. So those heroes were raged. Oof. And some archers that might be able to get 81. Anything else? No. Wait, look at the hero. Wait, the hero bell has a circle radius around it? I didn't even notice this. What the? Wow, okay. But either way, that's an 81 for Kazuma. If we take a look at the percent. Right now, Navi's got 7, Carrie's got 5, 79, 81, and 86. Okay. Oh. Klaus is hanging on to his attack as Den is in. So Klaus might be going at the very end. Good luck. Warden is down to the left. Warden with a fireball? Yes. 5 Meteor Golems, couple Invises. Okay. This warden's gonna push through this air defense. And then he's gonna invis, fireball the monolith, take it out. Or not. Oh no! Monolith does not go down. Rip to the monolith. That stays up. Warden will continue his way through to the enemy queen. Slowly power through this section, but that monolith staying up is going to be a problem for this warden. No recall spells, so this warden's going to go wherever he decides to go unless you pull him back with the queen, and he does just that. Pulls this warden to the bottom side. Troop launcher is down and pushing through this enemy queen here. Taking her down. Diggy out in front. More of the meteor golems down south. Double giant bombs in this compartment, but he takes it out. No problem. The long shot hitting the meteor golem. Rocket loons coming out. Quite a bit of rocket loons with an overgrowth into the core. No poison for the furnace here. He took no poison overall in this attack, so he's just going to continue his way through. King is going to run his way down south. Doesn't have a wall break, so he's going to rely on the snakes to jump the wall. Finds a spring trap as he's continuing right on through. Okay, those walls ended up opening somehow. I don't know what it was. Maybe the troop launcher from the wall breakers. But either way, overgrowth, the revenge tower, and the monolith, which was supposed to go down earlier but never did. RC does have her ability with the rocket spear. Pops King's spiky ball across the base. And now he's going to ignore all these high damage defenses, unfortunately. He's going to be standing right in the middle of it. Queen's ability is going to go off. Force right there with the giant. The overgrowth is going to be unfortunately timed as a monolith locks straight out of the warden. Or no, it goes for the totem there. He tries to protect the warden. More totems around. Warden is dead. And unfortunately, Dead Den is going to fall short here. The earthquakes unfortunately couldn't remove that monolith. Rip. Oh my. Carbon, I tested it. And if you put a hero bell in a corner, it won't cover a hero in the opposite corner. Really? Well, it doesn't really matter at that point, because then there's no reason to put a hero bell in the corner. And it's a 72% for Den Den. Nice try. So, as you see on the screen right now, I don't have the stats, you know, like I normally do for like esports matches. That's because the person that used to run my stats has left Clash of Clans and no longer does it, so I might have to be in the process of looking to find a new way to pull the stats. So, you know. So, I don't have the stats. Rip. Totem is good for casuals, but modifier already got enough firepower to make it not that OP. Yeah, the esports modifiers makes everything tough. You know. Okay. What is the play? 7% is on Navi's side. So Navi's got the lead, and Klaus is hanging on. Stars has got an attack, and Ryuta still has an attack. And then Klaus and Chien has still got to go. Okay. Alright. Good luck. Oh. Stars is going to be last as Ryuta is going in now. With no fireball. Double skellies. He's got a poison. And the Raw Champ right away is finding a spring trap. Right through this area, goes invisible. Right near this. I'm forgetting. I'm blanking. Oh. As the RC is charging into the enemy queen. The long shot. My goodness. How do I forget the long shot? Long shot OP. RC into the spitter. Oh, this bomb. Oh my. The bomb. Bomb hive barely can reach anything. Oh. If it was a higher level bomb hive, it would have been doing damage to the RC through that charge, but rip. Not higher level. Queen arrow. Not like that. You can't run a low level bomb hive that can get one shot by an arrow. Oh no. You can't do it. You need to level up the HP so that it can't get arrowed. Oh, no. No, not like that. Ryuta takes full advantage of the low-level HP of the bomb hive. As he powers through, the double giant bombs opens up the log launcher. Giant is not wanting to go to the town hall because it's not a defense. Remember that. King is now making his way off to the right side. Queen comes back around for the minion prince. She's going to go for the long shot. There you go, taking the long shot out. Redeploys the RC to the left. Totem down, but unfortunately, he has to make the RC invisible. And the invis actually makes the totem invisible too there. As he drops another totem, which is tanking the air defense, which won't protect the RC, but it's trying to tank through the scatter. We got more meteor golems to the far right side. Navi already have the percent lead right now, but the Royal Champion didn't get too much over to the left over there. As he's trying to continue through the top. Queen goes down. Warden continues through this multi. Healer's getting hit. Meteor Golem trying to continue to launch. The scatter shot is distracted by that one totem there. Warden is dead. And this is going to fall short. So a higher percentage for Carrie Esports. They could take the lead in this match here. It could come down to the final attacker, which... No. Don't tell me the final attacker might just be Klaus. Oh my. He might be the final attacker of this war, if I'm doing my math right. Because if we take a look, if the next attacker is Qian, then Stars, then the last attacker, it's Cinema. It's Klaus. If that's the case, and he could win the war. Oh my goodness. The revenge arc would go crazy. I think it's lining up to be Klaus to close it. It just might be it. Klaus for Stars. Yeah. You know, every year I do a Klaus vs. Stars Christmas special war. Should I do that again? Should I reach out to both of them and say, hey, would you like to do a 1v1? I do it every year, like an annual tradition. And then I release it on YouTube on Christmas Day. I was thinking about it. Should I ask Klaus and Stars? Would they like to go head to head? I think that would be kind of make it a little more interesting now that they're enemies now. You know? Oh my gosh. Klaus is going to be closing this war off. Qian is going in. The script is scripting right there. Oh my goodness. Warden is down south with a fireball. He is going to move right on through this bottom side. Going to try to fireball the multi. My goodness, there's 30 people watching. I have to get into these attacks instantly, otherwise I'm not going to be able to watch. Oh my god. This Warden, he does freeze up the king and the multi. Ground skeleton's popping through this bottom side, but he does grab the multi here. So he's not using the fireball just yet. The multi's getting repaired by the builder hut. And the Warden, oh no, trying his best, oh no, oh gosh, totem, Warden's dead. He does fireball. This is not good. This is not good. Things went south fast. What did he want to go? He had 4 invis. He had 3, he wanted that Clan Castle. Oh, he wanted the Revenge Tower. He wanted the Clan Castle. He wanted that core. Oh no, that was not what he wanted. Rip to that Warden. Stars can look to try to close this war out. But the Queen is charging away into the enemy Royal Champion now. We do have a higher level. It might just be maxed out. Bomb Hub, I think there. Yeah, it's got to be for Stars. He's number 1 in this base. Or on this war. Makes the Queen invisible. That defensive king is a problem. As his king is off to the far left. Does have a troop launcher. Meteor Golem's coming down. Remember, with Town Hall 18, anything can happen. Now that the Town Hall is not a defense, 1 stars are going to be a very common thing. As this Queen continues her way through, makes the king invisible to the left side, overgrowths the Revenge Tower. Now the Queen is stuck behind these walls. A triple Ice Golem coming out of the CC. Meteor Golems need to go for that long shot. Finds a Tornado Trap with the Booger, but he does open the walls with these wall breaks of the troop launcher. The Queen can actually join in. There's an Earthquake at the top side, because why not? He couldn't use it for the core anyways. Royal Champion's going into the Spitter. Taking that out. Revenge Tower, though, locking on to his Queen. Doing work. Does have a... Oh. He does have the ice block. Was he meant to ice block that warden and he accidentally dropped the totem instead? Either way, he takes out the town hall finally now. But this is a low percentage. As we have the queen going down. He gets just about the 2 stars, so... I mean, stars can get a certain percent. If stars gets at 99, the door is open. If stars doesn't triple, Klaus can win with a 3-star. Oh, boy. I'll have to figure out what the exact percentage is. But as long as it's not a 3, then Carrie can still have a shot to win. Because if we go to the war, 9-9. Yes. 9-9. So 92.6 minus what? 70? Well, I guess I could do 70.4. Oh, wow. No. It wouldn't. Okay. Well, never mind. It's close. Well, 62. Oh, no. It's only 20, not 92. That's 30. My bad. 82.6 minus 70.4. Oh, okay. Oh. So, stars basically only needs like a 62%. But that's if Klaus gets a 99. But Klaus is going to attack last. So anything less than a triple, then Carrie has a shot. Stars, 99s, Klaus gets the trip. Oh, it's on. Stars is going to take on Klaus. And then Klaus will close out this match. Oh, goodness. Okay. Carbon Jinx is real. That is not true. There's no such thing as a Carbon Jinx. I've never jinxed anything in my life. Ever. So. This is lies. Alright. And Stars is in against Klaus. Looking to take him down. Anything below a triple, and Carrie Esports have a shot. 62%, 2 stars enough to win on percent for Navi, but that's not going to matter if you don't 3-star here to lock up the war. Good luck, Stars. You'll have to force Klaus to get a triple if you don't get a triple yourself. As this Warden does not have the Fireball. Gonna set up the Warden charge, the edge. And we've got Earthquake Boots on that King. 4 Super Yetis, 3... Wait a second, 3 Ice Blocks? Okay. I'm curious of why do you have 3 of these? Pulling Air Skellies with the Booger there. This one's gonna get distracted a little bit more. And, oh, this one's taking a lot of damage from this Super Wizard Tower. Okay, oh. He does ice... Huh? He ice blocked the Booger? Which pulls the poison spell. Okay. Rages up this Warden. What? Oh, the Tesla's hitting the Flame Flinger. Oh, no. He freezes the Oh, that Flame Flinger's lost a lot of health. This is not good. This is not good. The Bomb Hive is far away over there. This Warden now gets pulled to the Queen, but this Flame Flinger is not getting this value over here. It's going to die pretty quick. He's going to push right into the Giga Bomb. Ice Golem. There's Super Wall Break. Opens that wall. Baby Dragon to the top side. Moving his way right through the core here. Flame Flinger's launch and is about to open up. There's the jump to give him access in towards the core, but that... Wait a second. This Town Hall is far away. This could be... No. I don't want to say it. He's got to make his way all the way across. But luckily, he does not pop the Warden Pill. He really protects everything. Out comes the CC. There's a Furnace, I think, in there. Ice Golem's coming out. The long shot is hidden. The Yetis are going for that scatter. The Yetis are going to take it out. The Booger's going to go for the Poison Spell, which is going to get launched right on top of itself for the Booger. So won't launch to the Super Yetis, which is good. As he tries to continue through, there's a nice King Earthquake boost. So he should be able to be fine to go grab that Town Hall. Super Yeti Mites are going to be able to help. One more... Wait, he's got one more ice block. 56 seconds left. He decides to ice block the King and the Super Yeti so the healers can try to do their work and heal him up. Royal Champ is still making her way to the top, but the Queen has died. Or no, the Clone Queen has died. His real Queen is now making her way down south. 40 seconds left. Does he have enough time? Queen has to continue to power through. These healers are healing. 34 seconds. It's got to be a triple or Klaus will have a shot to win. 30 seconds. The world champ is still going. Queen's going to get hit by the multi-arch tower. 26 seconds. I don't think it's going to be enough time. I don't know. 20 seconds. Wait, no, it might be. The world champ might clutch. No, the multi-arch tower's out of the RC, but the healers are clutching. The RC's going. The giant is there. He's running. The giant can get out from the RC. There's no tornado trap here. The RC is making her way through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and he gets the 3-star in the end, and Stars locks it up. Oh my. Whew, I told you I can't jinx. I told you I can't jinx. Not even close. Wow, Stars gets it. And there it is. Klaus is now in for Carrie Esports. Klaus is going in with Super Barbs and the Golems, the Meteor Golems. Angry Jelly. Oh, he's doing that same approach. The Warden, Fireball, Queen, Angry Jelly, and he's going to Ice Block the Queen and then Fireball the core. So he can get this Warden closer. That's what they did before, and this is what they're going to do. A totem out in front to protect this Queen. He does have a couple of invises, but not going to use it. Wall break down south. Queen is taking out the enemy Queen. Continuing this charge right on through. Taking out the Tesla. And then he's going to... Oh, this is so smart. I love it. We're going to start seeing this for sure. Ice block there. Invis. Launches the Fireball. Earthquakes the core. Taking out the Clan Castle. Makes the Queen and Ward invisible. And this is just beautiful. Oh, no, he does have a recall. Redeploys to the bottom side. That is nice. But it's a risky attack. That could go south so fast. But then again, you got to take the risks in esports mode. As the king is making his way down to the bottom side, continuing right on through towards this Town Hall of Yada. As those Meteor Golems are going to launch themselves over the walls. So even though he does have the walls open, taking out the Town Hall with ease. But with that Clan Castle being gone, he doesn't have to worry about a CC. He does have an overgrowth. He can pair onto the Revenge Tower. No. Decides not to do that just yet. Finally, now he does. And the Bomb Hive. As he continues through. King does have the Spiky Ball. World Champion with the Rocket Spear. Sends her in off to the far left. Super Barbs onto the Wizard Tower now. Continuing his way around. Meteor Golems continuing to launch themselves. But the King has decided to run to the bottom side. Nope, now he comes back. Minute 16. Imagine he needed to triple to win. Oh, wow. Raw Champion continues to have her ability. King will have his ability to the backside. This is looking good. RC is getting distracted on the King, unfortunately. He can totem. Nope, pops the RC ability. She goes invisible to stay protected from that King. Now the King's Spiky Ball will go off. Takes out some of the top side. The totem from the far right side is not doing anything. There's a totem onto the Monolith to distract that. Super Barbs Archer to the top side. Queen is still there. Raw Champion is jumping over. Working onto this Monolith. 39 seconds, but the Meteor Golems are launching themselves. He's going to get it. And Klaus, being like Klaus, is going to get a 3. So if Stars didn't triple there in those final closing seconds, then Klaus would have won the war for Carrie, and they would have taken out Navi. But it's not the case. We have a tie, 12-12, but Navi is going to be victorious in the end. 90.4 to an 82.6. GG Navi. Klaus is so back. And if we take a look, so Navi is going to advance to 2-0 in the Swiss stage, and then Carrie Esports are going to go to 1-1. So they're not out. They're just going to move up and down in the Swiss stage. And we have a lot more amazing matches to come. So we have Team Electros versus All Exceed, which we're going to jump into next. And then after that, a few hour break, we're going to then jump into a Tribe versus Psycho. And if you're wondering who Psycho is, this is Psycho right here. Pato, Bernal, Pikachu was joined back with his old team. We have... Oh, that's Pikachu. That's Leo. Seleno. That's Psycho. Versus Tribe. And then tomorrow, RPG, who's now got Darkstar, Einstein, Max, Ghost, will probably be more of a builder, but he'll probably be like a sub also jumping in. Camille, I think he's the manager. General X. Oh, man. That's crazy. What a lineup there. All right, so now we got to go over to Team Electros. But let me pay out the winner there. Managed prediction. Navi is your winner. All right, we can get out of this here. All right. Bam. Let's go. Pay out Navi. Pay out correctly. Navi wins. Let's go to Team Electros now. Team right here. Bam, bam. Team Electros versus All Exceed. All right. Don't mind me. P J Q P G R. That didn't work. PJQ. Oh. There we go. This is the Golden Heart. Alright. We have sent the request. Now we got to update this. Team Electros versus All Exceed. Save that. And we update this. Bam. Alright. Klaus is going 2 for 2 with Carrie. Dang. That Queen Charge Warden Fireball is wild. We're going to see 100% more of that. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. We'll toss Klaus's attack back up here as we now get ready for the second match. And then we will have a break. And then we will come back with the Tribe match. The World Champs taking on Psycho, aka Elevate. That is a 0-1 match. 5 vs 5 friendly war in the 15 minutes while we wait. Oh my. What's the second match? It's Team Electros versus All Exceed. Decided to stream it since I'm already live, so we will, since we're live, we'll continue into it. Why not? And tomorrow there's some other matches, but they're early in the morning, which I'm not going to be streaming the earlier ones in the morning. But then there's Tribe later today. There's RPG later tomorrow. But then there's also Sigma Squad versus Sync Galaxy, Synchronic Galaxy. Hold on, let me see. What's the order of them tomorrow? Tomorrow, there's 3 matches tomorrow, back to back to back. So there's Only Realm is playing. We want to see that new team versus FTC Kings. Then Rapati Gaming versus Hornets Gaming. So Rapati Gaming, I want to see them. But the in between that match is Sigma Squad and Synchronic Galaxy. Is there a new prediction? No, not yet. I'll set off the new prediction once the next war begins. So once the next one begins, I will kick it off. Fatal sending me all the lineups of these teams. Fatal, send me the Twitter links. Did they post it on Twitter? Carbon didn't see what I said. I didn't. Is Carrie Esports the sponsor of the Golden Heart Cup? Yeah, I think Carrie Esports put on the Golden Heart Cup. I think they put it together. Yeah. But yeah, Repotted Gaming is probably going to be favorites for winning it. 100%. Absolutely. No, they have not released anything official yet. Okay. Fatal, why aren't you playing on a team? I don't get it. You're so involved in all this, and you're always playing in these esports. Like, why aren't you in a team? I don't get it. Wasn't Navi stepping away from CSU? I think the Navi organization is, but they're not changing their clan name probably until they find a new org. So, that's my guess. I mean, they could probably just reach out to Supercell and say, hey, could you change our name back to Queenwalkers? But maybe they're just waiting for a new esports thing. Facecam? What's so bad about Facecam? I don't get it. I don't get it. Team Electros. There we go. Ooh, they beat Repotted. Wait a second. Did they beat Repotted? Wait a second. Team Electros beat Repotted with this lineup? Whoa. Einstein 97, 87, 80, 81, 89. Double, triple. Yo, Team Electros. OP? Okay. Okay. Oh, and here we go. We got Altano, Van, Diego, Eastman, Amu Allen versus Hiroya, Alexid Kazuma, Nairomi, Luca, and Sonsong. Alright, let's go ahead and get the prediction out. Who will win? Will it be Team Electros? Now you guys have something to fight for, because the channel points was always a thing of like, it doesn't really matter, you know. But now you actually have something worth pushing for. So your player pick is Fire 2. I haven't looked, Tony. I haven't looked. Oh wait, no, Tony, I did see yours. I did see you. I'm not gonna. Okay, I did see yours. I did click on yours. I know it. I did see yours. And I'll tell you how I saw it. I know I saw yours because I'm just gonna say 2 words. Crane machine. The Tony's like, yes, you saw mine. Everyone else is like, what are you talking about? Tony's like, oh yes, yes. I did see yours. Now that I'm recalling it, yeah. Did I see yours, Shivam? No, unless you sent it to me on Discord. Did you send it? No. No, I did not see yours, Shivam, yet, no. Crane machine, yeah. That's only Tony knows that reference. Yeah. Exposed. I can't wait. You can't wait for it. I haven't seen your vid, Fatal. Yeah, so I did not see yours, Sig. No, I haven't gone through them all. I've gone through a few, but I'm this week is gonna be when I'm gonna be like really gung ho, going for the making all the player cards. So crane machine is the weirdest clue ever. I know. It is the weirdest clue ever. Yeah. How do you do esports? You gotta, I don't know. You just gotta try to create a team and sign up for tournaments. How do you find tournaments? Just follow like esports. Maybe you join or look at this server, this CCN, and you can look at, I don't know. Maybe is there like leagues in here or something? Yeah, current events. You can look at different cups that are going on here. If you just go to type in CCN Clash of Clans, and then you can look at all of this stuff. You can try to find more events. Right? You can see all these events, and you just find these events on Twitter, and you can join their Discords. Usually they'll have their Discord linked, and then when you join, you sign your team up, and then the better your teams do, the more recognition you'll probably get. So, yeah. CCN's, yeah, CCN, this is probably where you want to go. CCN Clash of Clans. And then you can find a bunch of cups, and there's a bunch of pages. You can try to sign your teams up. So, yep. That's what I would do. Or if you watch a lot of streams too, you could find out about tournaments that way. But Cup server invites are in CCN itself. Oh, there you go. You don't even have to find their Twitter. You could just... Let me see. So... Alright, you click on that one. Ongoing. So you can see the prize pools. Discord right there. Bam. Clash Regal Cup. You click on Discord, it'll take you right to their Discord. Right? Perfect. There you go. You don't even have to find their Twitter. They got the rules listed, and so you can literally find it all right within here. It's your place to go. CCN Clash of Clans. Oh, also, I got some news, my friends. I know Fatal's gonna be happy. Tomorrow, if you want to show up tomorrow, we got something we're gonna need your help with test. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be testing out trivia tomorrow. All right. So if you want to have your shot at testing it out, we need your help to test out trivia tomorrow. All right. So trivia's back. We need your help to test it out. Sebek says that he's got it ready to be testable. So tomorrow, like possibly before or after the tribe match, we'll test it out. And also, what I want to do, as you see, I fell out of Legends. On purpose. I fell out on purpose. I forgot to do my tag. I fell out on purpose, right? I haven't done any hits, right? 0 hits. I'm all the way down at 93. Here's my plan. Tomorrow, I'm also going to do this. I'm saving my attacks, right? I want to do... You ready? 30 different strategies and try to make my way back in Legends. Every single attack will be a different strategy. And the only way for me to pull that off is I'm going to need you guys to submit armies. Right? I'm going to try to have to get 30 different armies from you guys. Maybe like after the tribe match later today, I'll have like a link for you guys to submit armies. And then tomorrow, after some, I could attempt 30 attacks with 30 different armies and try to get promoted. So I haven't done any hits yet. And I got a day. I need Judo's help. I need 30 different armies. So I'll probably have to get armies from you guys later today. Time to troll? No. You don't need to troll. This is not what you need to do. No, you don't need a troll. No, that's not a thing. It's not a thing. No, let's not do that. Let's have actual let's not do Skelly Donut. No, let's not do that. Okay. No, let's not submit any of that. No. No. 340 got no. You could. I don't know what to do. This is not good. If I accept those armies, I'm screwed. I have no shot. No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the links later in the next stream, which will be later today, and then I will go through those links. So all the troll links I'm gonna unfortunately remove. So I'm gonna actually have 30 legit armies. So if you submit a troll army, it's not gonna get used. So it's gonna be normal armies. I sent you something I'm gonna send. Oh god, why? I can't. No, I'm not gonna do that. I have no shot. That's gonna be an army not gonna be accepted. I'm just gonna let you know. Troll army is gonna get thrown out. You just keep submitting hybrid. Hybrid's fine. Yeah, that's fine. But a troll army, dude. Fatal wants me to do this. What the heck? How am I gonna do that? 20 headhunters, 18 regular gobs. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. No, that's not happening. Carrie, when you see my pick, cut anything. Don't cut anything, please. Well, if it's inappropriate, then of course I gotta like change it up. But if it's fine, if it's appropriate, then okay, yeah, I can leave it. But I don't know what it is. Isn't that Shock's army? You triple with it easy. 20 headhunters. If that's Shock's normal army, he's built different. Can I let you know? I'll have to take a look, Sig. I haven't looked. Maybe I look after this or... So does that mean 4 meter golem smash is different from 5 meter golem smash and also different from 3 meter golem smash? No. If it's a golem, a meteor golem smash is a meteor golem smash. If it doesn't matter if it's 3, 4, or 5. I'm going to try my best to do 30 different unique armies. And like, all from your links. That are like actual armies, not troll armies. So that's just what it is. All right, 3 minutes. Team Electros versus All Exceed. I don't think there's 30 unique armies. I think there will be 30 unique armies. I could get enough 30 unique armies from you guys. I think so. You know, Pekkas, E-Dragons, Super Yetis, regular Yetis, Root Riders, Valkyries, Fireball and Taraka-loons, Dragons, Dragon Riders, Super Giants, regular Giants. I don't know. Regular Giants army is kind of crazy, but I'm gonna have to go through them. So, yeah. We'll find. Mass Pekkas. I mean, Mass Pekkas I could do. Yes, I could do Mass Pekkas. But Mass Barbs? No. There's no way. Imagine they made a hero skin named CarbonFin. Well, if they ever did that, I would be probably a long time before that would happen. They would have to go through people like Judo first. But that would be cool if they actually had like creator skins. But I don't know. Fortnite brought creator skins, right? I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. All right. Let's get ready for the next match here, my friends. The Esports are back. You could give me easily 30 armies, Shivam? I bet you could. Don't you dare give me bat. Skelly donuts or bat donuts. I don't know. I might auto reject Skelly donut and bat donut. I just might be an auto rejection. I don't think I can do that. Judo as a Warden skin. If I was to pick a skin, I would want to pick the Warden. Warden's my favorite hero. So yeah. If I could pick one. All right. Here we go. Good luck. And let me bring up the brackets or this. So right now, Navi has advanced into the 2-0 stage. While we are Team Electros versus All Exceed here. Winner advances to 2-0. Could take on Navi, don't know. Loser goes to the 1-1. But Team Electros actually knocked down Repotted Gaming down to the 0-1 stage, and Repotted has got a crazy lineup. So, good luck. Best army for Legends without Fireball. Some sort of meteor golems, kind of the army that I do, something like this. This doesn't do Fireball. So this is a Queen Chart Angry Jelly meteor golems with no Fireball. You can try that. All right. Good luck. Zaplalo. Zaplalo is an army. Yep. I think I will fail the 30 attacks to try to get promoted. I don't think I'll be able to pull it off, but I'll try. I know I won't get demoted, that's for sure. But here we go. And we're in Team Electros versus All Exceed, as this is the Swiss stage of the Golden Heart Cup, the 1-0 stage. Team Electros was actually a team that knocked Repited Gaming down to the 0-1 stage. But good luck to Van as he is going to go with a Super Bowlers, not a Fireball. Okay, I'm loving, some different strats here across the board at 10-18. Super Bowlers, not expecting that, but I'm here for it. Flame Flinger going to come through the bottom side as this Warden is trying his best to push through the Super Wizard Tower, which is chaining onto the Sneezy. As this Warden will continue his way through this section, taking quite a bit of time. And then he's going to go Super Bowls into the Giga Bomb. Does have the Eternal Tome, the Rage Gem with that Warden. Bomb Tower will eventually go down, but this Warden, be careful. Does Totem to help protect this Warden. To continue his way through this Ricochet Cannon. And then a regular wall break up top to test. Nothing up there, no giant bomb, so he's fine. Or Spring Trap. Warden, oh, Headhunter's there. He does get healed up a little bit, but doesn't do much. Warden is now on the RC. Uh-oh. He does go with a freeze just in time. Bomb Hive to the backside. There's the wall break. Oh, no, that one wall breaker failed. Oh, rip. He dropped the test wall breaker and it... Oh, gosh, he pulls the poison. Now, what does he do? King has Earthquake. He's got to jump the top side. He's got to jump the outside walls. There's the double Ice Golems. Diggy gets out in front. Super Bowlers are down. Oh, there's the King. Raw Champ to the top side. The Giga Bomb goes up. Warden's ability also forced. Super Bowlers trying to get it. The Queen got pushed over the walls, but she comes back. Ice Golems come out of the defending CC. There's a freeze out of the Bomb Hive, and only the Bomb Hive, it looks like. I don't know if there was a Furnace. I don't think so. Totem down south out of the Multi-Archer Tower. Now we have the... Oh, wait a sec. Is he going to be able to get to the Town Hall? He's got King. He's waiting. Okay, he's waiting for King Earthquake Boots. Drops another Rage for the Super Bowlers. King, unfortunately, goes for the... he does have access. Okay. He can reach for the Town Hall here. He's got some cleanup to the top side. Yetis come out of the Flame Flinger. He's secured that second star. Giant continues into this multi. Queen's reaching over the walls here, getting the defensive Queen, but... he wanted to jump deeper in. Earthquakes, probably even further in. Yetis continue their way through. Queen is still alive, but there's only 20 seconds left. And this one is possibly just a time fail at this point, with the Queen still alive and the Warden and the healers. Nice try, Van. Almost recovering this one. Almost. Queen's gonna get stuck on the... No, she gets through the walls. Yetis jump and don't finish it off for an 87% 2-star there for Van with the Super Bowlers. Okay. Yeah, I think that was a time fail. I think so. Somewhere Yada is smiling. I agree. For sure. E-Drags and all totems. Don't give me an E-Drag totem army. That would be the worst thing ever. Like, I would go through the armies and, like... I want to give myself the best shot at pulling this off, you know? So... Here we go. And Nairomi is up for All Exceed with Super Yetis. Warren's going to walk his way from the right side over here. Set that funnel up. And he's going to push in through this multi across the base, which I feel like I've seen this base. Tesla Pops. Was this the base that was being run with the Navi war? Warden's going to take his time through. Oh, no. Wait, these healers getting hit by the Super Wizard Tower. Oh, no. Oh, my. They are barely still alive. The Super Wizard Tower chaining to those healers, and that is a problem. You have to be careful with that Super Wizard Tower. The healers were placed too close to that Warden. Yet he's jumping over to grab the mortar. But this Warden is grabbing this area. Balloon out in front of the Flame Flinger, pulling a red air bomb. But he set up the funnel so that he can push the Super Yeti to the top side. Air Skelly's popping. As this Warden continues through this bottom. And will now make his way up. Super Yetis are down. Now the Raw Champion is going to go for this Flame Flinger here soon. But he's going to push into the Giga Bomb. The Revenge Tower is here. 3 totems. He's waiting. There's the jump spell to give him access over the core. Giga Bomb goes off. A Giant Bomb is there. Still has the Ward Internal Tome. Not using it. That is a lot of damage. He has to use the ability now. Needs to get these healers to get out in front and start healing up these Super Yetis. But the double Ricochet Cannons are chaining to the Super Yetis. There is the totem to distract the Ricochet Cannons. Now Yetis come out of the Flame Flinger so they can move into the Scatter Shot. The King does have his Earthquakes, and he opens up the core here. He's continuing through. There's the totem to help try and protect the World Champ. The defensive Queen needs to go down, but the Town Hall is going to get secured. Yetis are still down to the bottom side. Does have a freeze. Wizard to the top. There's a couple arches up there. Yetis are going to go for the Wizard Tower. Taking that down. Queen will have to pop her ability. There's a freeze to help protect the World Champion mainly. Baby Dragon to distract the Wizard Tower, which was nice. One is trying to rage up the defensive, or his RC, but she goes down. 42 seconds left. He's going to get above the percentage, but the Queen's unfortunately going for the wall. Queen, you got to walk back around. What are you doing? Pops Giant. Queen, no, she's going for 3. There was like 4 walls that they were going for. Oh my. The Queen's now going to get stuck behind this set of walls. The Giant's there to try to help. Luckily, they are raged up, but unfortunately, time is a question. 17 seconds. Is this a full health storage? It is. The Giant needs to get raged up. He needs to get a lot of damage done to him. There's a balloon onto the Archer Tower, but was that smart? Should he? I mean, he probably wouldn't have mattered anyways. Because, well, he would have had to wait for that to go down. And it's a time fail. 97% for Nairobi. Close. But it's tied. Rip. You were actually 3-starred a few days ago with E-Dragon's Totems. Well. Who won the Navi versus Carrie match? Navi won on percent. It's a Klaus base? Oh. I see. You use roots for a long time, but totems are very strong right now. Totems and Meteor Golems. I knew Meteor Golems were going to take over meta. And they are. And Isma is in. Isma is joining up with Team Electros here from MMG. So I think MMG has completely split across the board. So I don't know what MMG is going to do in terms of if they're going to sign anyone. But I think their players have gone all over. As the Queen, Warden, Ice Golem are down. Queen does have the Angry Jelly. Ice Golem to kind of really protect this Queen, especially with a long shot there. As this Queen is trying her best to get this value. Invis is down. You gotta be careful with that long shot. The Queen has to go invisible again, but watch out these healers. Long shot hitting the healers. Queen, oh, pulls back, but doesn't pull all the healers back. Okay. Are you gonna go into the Town Hall? Are you gonna go? Okay, yeah. Now, the healers are just out of range of that bomb hot. No, but not out of range of the long shot. He keeps the healers alive with the totem. Okay. Totem clutch. That is a great way to distract the long shot. You definitely need at least to bring 1 totem for sure in your armies. King is down to the left, tanking the ground expo. Now pushing the Queen in towards the Town Hall, and these healers are luckily still alive here. More mediums golems are coming. Revenge Tower is locking onto the 1 totem. Pulls red air bombs. Overgrowth. The poison spell. The Revenge Tower is all revenged up level 3. Or level, was it 2? I don't even know. I can't tell. I think maybe just 3? I forget. King's off to the left. Does have the Spiky Ball. Snake Bracelet. Pops the War Internal Tome. Tries to continue his way through the core. Just 1 healer still alive. 1 more totem to use. Possibly drop right here. Where the Minion Prince is. Not dropping it just yet. When do you deploy something? King still running. No. Does drop it down on the bottom side. Closer to the Monolith. King will have to burn his ability soon here. There you go. Skips across. But the Monolith still remains. Did remove that totem very quickly though. The defensive Queen is alive. Double Air Skellies popping up in the core. And the King is dead, and the Queen will die, and this is a 2-star for Isma. And all Exceed will be having a defense. Nice try, Isma. What else? Just the one booger left. And it is a few troops. So this is going to be about an 87. That's an 87 as well. And that's a 97. So I'll exceed with the percentage. Double 87s over here. Okay. Stars did triple. Okay, that's what it was. I think now that I remember, as the attack was in that previous base, that was Stars that attacked it. Yeah. I remember. It's true. I remember that. Okay. Where did Klaus join? Klaus joined Carrie, which we covered that match just before this one. So now we move down to Team Electros versus All Exceed. And then we will cover a third match here today, but that's not going to be for a couple hours. So we're going to take a break after this match, and then we're going to come back. And it's going to be Tribe Gaming versus Psycho Esports. If you're wondering who Psycho Esports is, it's Team Elevate. So Elevate is now renamed to Psycho Esports, powered by HTM. Celino P. Castro is joined up with them. Pato, Leo, and then Bernal. So that's going to be this match, the 0-1 stage. Tribe vs. Psycho. Okay. Alexi will be next. How is your baby? And being a dad now, it is definitely an amazing feeling. But right now, he's going to be turning 6 months in just a little bit. About 2 weeks from now, he'll be 6 months. It's crazy. And he's very fussy because his teeth are starting to slowly come in. His cheeks are all red because of it. So, here we go. Heroya is in. Heroya with the totem on the outside to protect that flame flinger. The bomb hive just out of range of this flame flinger here. Oh, fireball right off the bat to the right side. I heard this, Warden. That's why you got your sound effects turned on, so you can hear it on the other side of the base. As we have this flame flinger going to slowly try to work through this section. But if it starts to move in, he'll get hit by that bomb hive, but I don't think he'll make it that far. We got 4 lightning spells and a queen giant. Wait, is he going to take out the bomb hive in the core? And the revenge tower? Is he going to drop the queen from the... Oh. He does grab the bomb hive, but doesn't grab the revenge tower. Rip. So the revenge tower stays up. I think he wanted both of them. So the bomb hive going down is nice. Meteor golems are down to move his way through, but he lost his warden. Oh, I just noticed his warden's gone. That's a problem. And the queen is stuck on a wall. What the heck, queen? The healers are supposed to move off to the meteor golems. Oh, no. These healers. Oh, no. Things are going south. Queen needs to come back around, but there is an invis for the RC into the long shot. Queen continues through. Doesn't have much left, really. Finally takes out the long shot. Makes the RC invisible again. But the defensive minion prince is there. Trying to work through him to take that down. And the queen pulls some red air bombs. And this is unfortunately going to fall short. Pops RC to get the core. But that revenge tower is there. Flame Flinger is still going. But... Rip. That revenge tower is unforgiving, man. Is gonna take that RC down so quick. But those builder huts, I think saved it. I think might have repaired it and it wasn't able to take it down. So this is gonna lower the percent. So this is gonna possibly make this war almost all tied up. You know, just saying. So these super minions, what percentage are you gonna get? So it was what, 87, 87 for Electros, 97. Oh, they'll still have the lead by a little bit because they had the 97. This is closing in on the 87. So Alexi will still have the lead. 86. And it is an 86%. Yes. So finishes with an 86. Percentage right now is 36.6 to a 34.8. So Alexi is in the lead. Okay. Who's the new players in Tribe? Supposedly, if I go to the CCN here, I don't know how accurate this is. Like if I go to rankings, ELO rankings, and I click on Tribe, you can see there's Demon Hawk in here. So possibly that might be a little clue that it might be them as the new players, replacing Temper. So we have Nebrex, Kronos, who cares? They're replacing Temper and then Picastro. Would be the case. If that's what it is. Don't know. Will I stream the Tribe War later? Yes. That'll be later. So we're going to take a break. Then we'll eat some lunch before that match. And then we will cover that one. Yes. But here we go. Eltano is in for Team Electros. Oh, what is this base for Horaya? Look at... I was expecting like Invis is in the core there, but not an Invis. It's a Rage Spell Tower. And it's a long shot, not a smasher. Oh my gosh. Like the lightning value, of course. Look at that. Takes all that down in the middle. Boom. Takes it down. Then Warden does not have Fireball, so he's just going to set up that funnel and move his way through. Now, Ice Golem freezes it. Oh, wait a second. This Ice Golem. Oh, that might have backfired. It might switch to the Flame Flinger. Don't switch to the Flame Flinger. Go to the Warden again. Okay, goes back to the Warden. That's fine. That was a little risky, but he's okay. Warden is tanking this Ground Expo so that Flame Flinger can move through this bottom section. I like the plan. Now he's going to be able to move the Meteor Golems to the top side while the Flame Flinger works to the bottom side. There's the wall break. Scowlies for the Monolith. Queen is down to pull his Warden. And Meteor Golems are down. Tries to protect that. Uh-oh. Healers don't get hit by the long shot. Don't get hit. Stay out of range. Flame Flinger is going to still move through. Finds a Tornado Trap. Giant bombs through here. Luckily, the Boogers are getting out in front to distract that long shot there. As he continues through, the Bomb Hive is now in range of that Queen, hitting right through. Now we have the Royal Champion joining up top for the King. As the Queen will have to follow through. We have that... Wait, how... He got stunned. Oh, the Diggy stunned the long shot there. Queen's going for the wall. RC pulls the Giga Bomb. King is staying on the outside. Makes the RC invisible. Warden does have his ability. Town Hall goes down. And the Meteor Golems launching themselves over. But now the Warden's got to pop his ability. Warden, yes! There's the Warden ability. Protects the Queen through the Revenge Tower. But a triple Ice Golem CC comes out. He's got to go with the freeze. He needs this Queen to go for the Revenge Tower, not the Ice Golem. But it goes for the Ice Golem. No, the Queen gets frozen, and this could backfire here. Oh, rip the timing. If he was only a little earlier with the freeze to prevent the Ice Golem from getting out in front of the Revenge Tower. Queen could have stayed alive. This could have been a different result. Look. But with that defensive minion presence, like the Warden would have still... been alive. I think he wanted his RC to get that core there. Rip. It's going to be a 2-star here for Eltano. Does have a Headhunter to deploy now into the Minion Prince. Super Barb could come down, yep, down there. Headhunter in. Yeti Mites jump in the walls, trying to get every bit of percent at this point. Headhunter didn't work. Drops the Minion, and that's really all he's going to get. Multi-Arch Tower should go down to these Yeti Mites. And it does for a 90% 2-star for Eltano. So it's 2 stars across the board here. 2-star, 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 2-star. Who's going to get that first triple? Revenge Tower is nasty, man. Was Temper's changed because of the low hit rate? I don't know. I have no insight on why Temper's not on the team. Don't know. But, I mean, at any point, Temper is already a world champ, so he's got a world title under his belt. He can try to win another with another team, which Fatal has shared possibly the team that he's on, but they haven't announced it, so I don't know. I don't want to be calling anything out. But here we go. Luca is in for All Exceed. And Luca going with that not a fireball. It's the Super Yetis. I know that Meteor Golems are, like, super strong, and they're going to be the most used. But I like the fact that we're still seeing different attacks more, well, at least a lot different ones than it was always roots before, you know? It was always roots, Falx, roots, nonstop. Now we're actually seeing a mix of others and not always the same strat, which is nice. That was always my biggest gripe with what the meta was. It was always roots, and now we're not seeing roots at all, which I ain't gonna complain. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually all for no roots. As this Warden is slowly pushing through, grabbing this value. This bomb hive. Oof, man, it's crazy. Such long range. I'm slowly upgrading my bomb hive, but I'll get there one day. As this Warden is still grabbing this valley, he's going to step into this range here soon of this clan castle. The Booger is going to pull the CC of the archers out. Does not finish off that Super Wizard Tower. Trying to pull the Super Yetis off to the right side to pull that Warden. Super Hogs coming out of the Flame Flinger. But these Super Yetis are going to get stuck on this wall. There's a jump. Does give the King access with that jump spell? I don't know. I think it does. Wow, just barely. So he's going to pull out triple Ice Golem CC. King is going for that long shot, taking him down. Warden still has his ability, but these healers are getting hit by the Super Wizard Tower. No, the Bomb Hive is hitting it. The Bomb Hive. Oh, the unfortunate angle of the healers. The Bomb Hive killed them off. Oh, wow. The maxed out Bomb Hive did work for Altano. Now these Super Yetis are trying to continue their way through the core. Makes the RC invisible. Pops King's Earthquake Boots through the middle there. Where did his RC die? I don't see her anymore. Pops Queen ability with the Giant. Has another Invis and a Freeze. Does he Invis? Or does he freeze up the Revenge Tower? Oh, he makes the Queen invisible. But we have a defensive Minion Prince and defensive King down on the bottom side. And Esports mode is unforgiving, man. It is unforgiving. Down goes that Queen. And it ain't easy. Nice try, Luca. He messed up the flinger part. Yeah, because the flinger died really early up there. I could see. He needed to get a lot more value with that. Rip. But it's still 2 stars, so it's all tied. It's anyone's match so far. The Bomb Hive killed the RC from range. Oh, it did? I didn't notice that one. I noticed it killed the healers. Roots need a new level. If the Roots get a new level, then they're going to take over the meta? Is that why? I don't think Roots need a new level. I think Roots are good as is. I don't think Roots need... like, when we eventually go to next year, Talent 19, I still think Roots should not get a new level. And then when we go to Talent 20, Roots still shouldn't get a new level. I think Roots are good forever as is, you know? Roots never need a new level. You should just use Root Riders just to open some walls and just let the lower Town Halls have them, you know? Just... Town Hall 16, you can keep your Roots. I don't think we need to go with higher level Roots. You just let the Roots open walls only. That's it. You know? Here we go. Amualin is in with the Super Yetis as well. It is a fireball though. Invis right off the bat. Clips barely that Builder Hut. Does take out the Monolith. Whew, close. Alright. Grabs it though. Warden is going to work his way through the defensive Minion Prince. We'll have to take a couple shots, but it's going to be some... Yeah, okay, Skelly Spell to distract that Minion Prince to help protect. But the Booger actually really provided a great distraction. But he does finish off that Minion Prince. Now going to have to work through this King. Now Yeti up top. Bomb Hive all the way far away. It is reaching in every single direction. As we've got... Oh... What happened down there? That poison spell got launched. Okay. Must have been with some balloons. Red air bombs being pulled from the... Oh, wow. The Boogers. OP. Pulling those red air bombs there. Protecting the healers. There's the Totem Distract. Ice Golems in. Super Yetis with the Apprentice Warden. And moving right on through into that Giga Bomb. We got more Totems out front. King to the far left. We got triple Ice Golems. So are the triple Ice Golem CCs back? Let's see. He's going to have to push through that long shot. Is hitting him as he's making his approach. Long shot is hitting the Frosty. Now it's hitting the Warden. Warden is gone. Rip. The long shot did work. Raw champion down on the left side. Continue his way towards this town hall. Trying to continue his way through to the middle. There's more totems. King with the spiky ball. He's going to stay on the edge. But the revenge tower is all revenged up. Queen will have to burn her ability with the giant. King spiky ball across. RC is dead. Did the bomb hive kill the RC again? Oh my gosh, that bomb hive is nasty. Hear me out. What if you drop 4 totems all around the bomb hive so it can soak up each one of the bombs? While you're at it, you might as well just freeze it. Imagine someone goes totem, 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 just to soak up the bombs of the bomb hive. That's it. I mean, then the bomb hive is not going to do anything. But that would be quite a bit of spell investment, not for much value, though. So, and Amo Allen's going to get in the 80s. Still no triple here, all 2 stars. Few archers trying to get a little bit more percentage. And the queen will be going down here. 89, no, and 90% 2 for Amo Allen. Still 2, 2, 2, 2. Wow. Who's going to get that trip? I agree. Roots do not need a new level. 2 years of roots is more than enough, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think we had enough roots. You're loving the new Electro level and the Meteor Golems. The Electro level. The Town Hall Electro theme. But the Meteor Golems are definitely fun to use. But if we see them so much, are they going to become like the roots? I mean, the Meteor Golems are not as crazy as the roots were when the roots were meta, because you never know what will happen with the Meteor Golems, you know? Roots is... I mean, the worst meta for sure was the 60-second time meta. That was the worst. That was the worst. I think that spawned the creation of, like, esports mode and stuff, like, in hard mode. Oh, man, that was brutal. That was so bad. The 60-second metas. If you survive through the 60-second meta, anything after that is fine. You know? You just don't want to be in a 60-second meta. That was the worst. You know? And here it is. All exceed. San is in with the Meteor Golems. The Warden, Fireball, a Queen. No Giant Arrow for her. Invis. Wow, okay. Launching it all the way to that multi. Taking it out. And grabbing that value. Man. I would risk to mess that up. A Tesla even pops. I would have pulled that Tesla and I would have hit that Tesla on the edge. Actually, no. My Fireball would have went backwards to the builder base. That's my Fireball skills. But this Warden's going to slowly move through. Never mind. He's going to move the Meteor Golems right away. Okay, they're going to launch themselves, pathing their way down south. Troop launcher, launching right on top of itself. As more Meteor Golems to the bottom side. Queen's following this Giants. Powering his way closer to the long shot. King's down south, continuing through. As the bomb hive is launching those bombs. He's launching over the walls here towards this long shot. The Revenge Tower is already ready to go there. As we have the Clan Castle of double Ice Golems and the Furnace. So he goes with the poison on the Furnace. As he continues the path right around this town hall. Luckily the... wait, so the long shot is gone. Wait, if the long shot dies... Shouldn't I see it? Or no, it's just gone. Oh, I don't see it anymore. Well, obviously he must be dead. He's got an overgrowth. Makes the RC invisible. As he overgoes the Revenge Tower and only the Revenge Tower. Totem trying to protect this world champ, but the Bomb Hive is still there. Luckily, nothing's really getting hit by the Bomb Hive at this moment. But this RC will probably make her approach here. This Ice Golem is causing a lot of issues. Just really stalling up that Meteorite Golem. And it stalls it up again. Now the Sneezy tries to help. Red Arrow Bombs pop. But he's got the King and Queen ability. And the Bomb Hive still doesn't go down. Oh my gosh. It is still launching these bombs one by one. It won't stop. He's got a freeze, but that revenge tower is still there. The poison wanted to get launched, but it didn't. It's like, hold up. Stays up. The queen's going to be trying her best, but she's forced to ability. He's got a freeze. She does decide to use it. And it's not going to be a triple, so it's going to be another defense. No one is tripling just yet. The healers got taken out again by the bomb hive. I'm telling you, man, the bomb hive. I think bomb hive is number one. Then I think the hero belt, and then the light beam. I think people right now should only use the light beam because it's strong when all the other guys are weak. It's strong at the very, very beginning, but then once you level up the other stuff is better. 89%, so it's still all 2 stars. I mean, anyone's match still. You're busy with the range? Yeah, I'm upgrading my bomb hive as well. I'm upgrading the range. First, I got my bomb hive up to at least level 6, so it couldn't be arrowed. Right? You can't get arrowed right now, right? Is it high enough to not get arrowed? And then I'm working on my tiles, and then I'm going to work on my damage. I want it to have a larger radius. So Carbon says gem out light beam. No, I do not say that. Don't do that. No. Here we go. And Diego is in with their final attack for Team Electros. You triple? Hold on. What's the percent? Percent? Oh, they triple, they win. They're up by like a building. A 3-star here, and Diego and Team Electros are victorious. 99%? Or even, not even 99. A 2-star, and then Alex just kind of have to get a little bit better and match that 2-star now I think about it. Earthquakes! Don't remove the CC! Where's your arrow? Oh, no. Arrow to finish off the Clan Castle. Ouch. He's got no poison. Do I call it already a fail because of the CC not getting taken out? How does it recover? If that CC does not get removed, like... Oh, rip. And he's got no poison. Ouch. The double builder huts right behind it. Now it's getting healed back up to full. Invis is the warden. Troop launcher is down. Takes out that ricochet cannon with ease. Now King is out to the edge. No wall break for him. He's just going to run around. Ice golems come out. One ice golem goes the other way, but it comes back. The Royal Champion is taking a lot of damage. There's the overgrowth. But this bomb hive, man. This bomb hive is so unforgiving. Even though it's not, this is not maxed out, right? No, this is a lower level bomb hive. Totems out in front to try to provide that distraction. Giant bombs to the top side to the tornado trap as well. Sneezy comes through. Red air bombs going off as he tries to continue through this core. And as long as he gets at least, well, no, a lower 2-star, then All Exceed just needs a lower percent 2-star as well. Every building matters actually in this one. So if I try to see what the percentage that is needed, hold on. All Exceed won't really need to do much more than in the 60s to the 70% to almost win this war. Rip to that fireball though. And the Apprentice Warden grab that. Multi-Archer Tower. Queen's going down, and it is a 2-star here. Nice try, Diego. Warden's grabbing that value. You get launched. 69. Nope. That would have been 4 stars, but he's going for more percent for some reason. Sneezy and a dream. Sneezy could triple this, right? He just needs 5 minutes. 5 minutes should be plenty. You could triple it. Where do you drop super? Maybe down south? Yeah. To help the Sneezy? Okay. Every building matters. 77. Sneezy finishes that off. Does it spawn another booger? No. Oh, it's flying all the way up there. And is dead. 80%, 81, 82, 80, no. 82% 2-star for Diego. So, 87.2 minus 69. 18.2 divided by 20. 91. They need a 92 to win this war. Okay. 92%. 2-star. 5 is high enough for that giant arrow. So level 5 bomb hive HP is good enough not to get arrowed. Why can't we see who's currently online in our clan? It shows how many of them are online, but doesn't show who. I don't know. It would be nice to know who, but sometimes people are like, I don't want people to know when I'm online. You know? So. And Kazuma's in with a final attack. You get a 92% 2-star. You win. 91. And it's a tie, and we go down to time. 90, you lose. Good luck. I'm calling it now. He is going to get a 91, and we're going to tie. And we're going to come down to time. I don't know. Let's see. Good luck, Kazuma. This is not Navi Kazuma. This is All Exceed Kazuma. Different Kazumas. Whoa. This bomb hive. Huh. This bomb hive is like, I want to start protecting the outside edge of this base. Don't deploy anything over here because I got it covered. Interesting bomb hive. Warden is making his way right on through. There's the overgrowth. Warden fireball. Whoa. Oh, he's going all the way to the core. Taking out that revenge tower. Ooh, that was a nice value there. He gets it and sets it up for the Warden to continue through. He's got a log launcher, which usually means you come from the top side of the base. Queen's going to pull this Warden right to the bottom. So they're entering the bomb hive in a corner. Imagine you can rotate. Well, if you rotate it 90 degrees, it wouldn't. I guess that wouldn't matter. What if you could just like put the bomb hive in any angle you want, that it would just move just one more notch so you can get whatever desired angle you want for it. That would make it stronger. That would be cool. But there's a poison on the mini prince to slow him down. The furnace is there in the core waiting and just launching those furnace mites. There's the earthquake in the core. Royal Champion deployed. Remember, he needs a 92% 2-star for the victory. 91 is a tie. Royal Champion continues. It's looking solid so far. Nothing's going wrong. Everything's going according to plan. Queen continues to wait into the core. Goes invisible. Taking out that long shot. Royal Champion is going to be able to burn her rocket spear. King is going to be able to continue his run to the edge. He's got 2 more totems. This might just even be the triple, my friends. 55 seconds. Time's ticking. He needs the percentage. 92. Can he get there? Totem's distracting the backside. Queen still with her ability of the giant. Poison still coming back. Gonna launch the meteor golem. There's the totem to the top side. Poison gets launched on top of itself there. The meteor golem triggers the giga bomb. He's reaching the percentage and he's got it. King's gonna burn his ability, and not only is it gonna be enough for the percentage, but he's gonna get enough for the triple. And Kazuma closes this war out with a 3-star. GG to Kazuma. All Exceed do get the victory. And All Exceed will be advancing up to the 2-0 stage to join the likes of Navi. GG, as they will win this war 11-10. All 2-stars from Team Electros and All Exceed with 11. But crazy enough, Team Electros, if you take a look at their friendly war here, they took out Repotted Gaming, who've got Philip, Ghost, Genelux, Darkstar, and Einstein. And Repotted only got 2 stars against them, so that's what's crazy. So if I go back over here, so All Exceed will move up to 2-0. Navi moves up to 2-0. X Team and Boom Academy haven't played, and then Sigma Squad versus Socratic Galaxy will be tomorrow. So we will be back later today to cover the Tribe versus Psycho Esports. So Tribe and Psycho is this team, for those that are also wondering. Elevate. with Pato and the crew. So Tribe's going to be taking them on later today. So that's going to be in about, what, 11, 12, 1. So that's going to be 3 hours from now. So, and then Repotted Gaming is going to be playing tomorrow. We're going to cover that as well. So if I go and take a look at the schedule. So X Team Esports is taking on Boom Academy. That's early tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. I'm not going to be up for that one. And then at the exact same time, Fuching #1 versus Electros JP. So those two matches, so that one and then that one will happen early tomorrow morning at the same time. And then so tomorrow we'll cover the only round match. We could do that, possibly. Then there's the Sukrana Galaxy versus Sigma Squad. Susie coming with a raid, hello! And then Repotted versus Hornets Gaming. I really want to see the Repotted.
Susie Gaming rated 31 views.
Yo, hello Susie. How was your stream? Oh. Susie, what are you thinking about some of these rosters? Especially this one is a crazy one. But they lost it to Electros, so Max wasn't playing though. But if Max joins in, watch out. Some of these teams are quick. And then, wait, hold on. I got to add this team in here. This one as well. Look at this. Right there. Cynthi's back with Kingsman. I did not see that coming. I thought they had a feud going, but they've mended their feud. They've mended their feud. But yeah, we will be back live later today, a double stream day because of the tribe. So, and then, my friends, get your armies ready because I'm gonna open up a link submission where you're gonna give me 30 armies, and I have not done any of my attacks yet, as you see, right? And I'm gonna do my best to try to get promoted from level 93. I would have wished I was the level 100, but COD Funk is down there. But I want to try to get promoted from 93 all the way up to the promotion zone, back into Legends. And I want to do 30 different strategies. Every attack is a different strategy. Could I pull it off? Mods pay out? Tony, did you pay it out? Hold on, I'll pay it out. Hold on, let me make sure I get it right. All Exceed is winner. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna open up a submission where you can submit links, and then I will put those links together, and then on Sunday I will possibly try my best tomorrow to try to get promoted with your armies. I don't know. I'll see. You voted. Oh, that's why you can pay out. Easy 42k points. Yo, you could save 4 people with that 42k. For the next birthday war, you know? But that's only round 1 saves. You can save 1 person in round 3 save, you know? So, but alright, my friends. We'll be back live in about 3 hours from now for the tribe match. And, yeah, so make sure you guys don't miss that one. That'll be a fun one. WStream, see you in a bit. Yeah, we will see you guys a little later. Is Coco still going to be live? I'm assuming is she going to still be live? I don't know. Let's just raid into her and let's see. You have 300k now? Oh my gosh. What? All right, my friends. I will see you guys in a couple hours from now, all right? We'll be back for the tribe war. Till then. Adios. Peace.